Hey, this is Sean Collins, the co-founder of Affiliate Summit, and I have a very quick and sort of intensive guide to networking at Affiliate Summit West 2009. I've got a little presentation here to accompany it that I'll link up at the Affiliate Summit blog at blog.affiliatesummit.com so you can check it out online. But let me just go through this real quick and give you a bunch of advice on how to optimize your time when you're in Las Vegas. So first of all, you need to define your goals when you are heading out there to the conference. And so basically, you can't really determine what your ROI is if you don't know what your R is. So you have to have some kind of tangible returns that you're looking to get. So that's a big key, so definitely map that out. One thing I think everybody should definitely do, and it's too late to take action probably at this point, but stay in the conference hotel, which is the Rio in Las Vegas. And we had a group rate of $159 per night, and that it was good until a month before the actual conference. So it's something you can't take action on at this point, but in the future, definitely try to stay at the hotel because it's you get to do a lot of informal networking just any given hour of the day, and just the convenience of it. We have some networking things going late into the night on the Sunday and Monday. We have them up until midnight. We have things going on. So it's just a convenience, and you just get to see a lot more people in the lobby, at the bars and things. Next up, I'd encourage you to put together a target list of attendees that you want to actually meet when you're at the conference. So a few things you can do is you can review the list of attending companies. You can see those at the homepage at affiliatesummit.com. Just scroll down, and we update that every Monday. So it's got a list of all the companies that are coming down. Also, so you got people in our social network. I'll get to that more in a minute, but it's at network.affiliatesummit.com. Set up some meetings with these people that you identified in Las Vegas in advance instead of trying to get people on site, because when you go to people and you have 5 minutes, a lot of times they're tied up. So just map out some time to get together with people beforehand, and instead of trying to just sort of push away into their schedule on site. And also one thing that's maybe sort of stalkerish, but I'd say people you want to meet that you haven't met before, if you have no idea what they look like, search for their name on Google Images, and you can sort of put together a little makeshift scrapbook of what people look like, so it's easier to find them in the crowd, because there's going to be a few thousand people there, so it could be difficult to find people. But if you at least know what they look like, it can help. Next step here, like I was saying, the social network for Affiliate Summit, it's at network.affiliatesummit.com, and it's powered by Ning, so if you have an account there, it's nice and easy to sign up. Otherwise, it's still easy anyway. But it's exclusively people that are attending the conference, so you go in there, it's a place where you can just meet people and learn more about them and just connect with them in advance, so it's a good utility for you to definitely take advantage of. Next, definitely encourage you to map out the exhibitors that you're going to want to meet, and if you just go to the exhibitor page at affiliatesummit.com, you can get a PDF there that has the locations of the booths and the tables at the Affiliate Meat Market where all the exhibitors are going to be located, so you can just print it out, here's an example of one. You can just sort of mark it up and say where you want to go, and just sort of have a game plan and be as strategic as possible and efficient when you're trying to meet with different companies. Next up, business cards. You see, I go home with hundreds of them. I bought 1,000 to bring to Las Vegas, and so I think you definitely want to do what you can to make an impression. One example I have, I posted Twitter earlier today, and also I have it here. I don't know if you can make it out, but it's also in the presentation if you see it. It's a guy that I met in Boston at the last Affiliate Summit. I'll totally mangle his name, I try to say it, but Mukil Krishnasamy, and he came all the way from India. It's like a football card size. I have a picture of him driving a go-kart. Sort of silly, but it was memorable. It stuck out by size and also by just the whole theme of it, outside of all the other cards that I got. So something different, I think, definitely makes an impact, but definitely bring enough cards either way, even if you have some horrible homemade flimsy cards, just bring something. Also, Feedfront Magazine, here's the new issue. It doubles as the conference program, so definitely I'd encourage you, if you're a subscriber, you got it in the mail, bring it with you on the plane, or else you can print out the PDF, just go to feedfront.com, and so it has the entire agenda on there as well as bios of all the speakers. So it's an opportunity to just meet with all the company, or see all the companies that are going to be there, and because we also have a map of the exhibit hall, and just have all kinds of stuff in here, details about people and stuff, and just it's a helpful thing to just sort of get advantage of what's going on and just get sort of an advance notice and map things out. So definitely take advantage of that and bring it with you. Next up, be prepared for our bevy of networking opportunities we're going to have there for you. Just a short list of things, some different places where you can meet people and make some business happen. We've got the Affiliate Meet Market on Sunday, the Hospitality Room on Sunday and Monday nights, the Exhibit Hall Monday and Tuesday, luncheons Monday and Tuesday, Ask the Experts on Tuesday morning. We've got the Affiliate Summit Pinnacle Awards Gala on Monday evening, and then the Affiliate Triathlon on Tuesday that wraps things up. So these are all places outside of just all the informal places too, where you can just meet people and just make some things happen. So I feel like a ShamWow guy here, trying to talk as fast as possible. Wish I had one of those. Anyway, that fell flat. Pre-engage. So anyway, you should definitely become part of the conversation with the various leaders that are going to be at Affiliate Summit. And some ways of doing that, just to sort of insinuate your way in there and just have some kind of history with people before you meet them. Just maybe call into podcasts if that's an option for any given podcast you listen to. Post comments to blogs. Send feedback to any newsletters you get. Respond to forum threads. Add these people to Twitter, Facebook, and wherever. And just sort of get the conversation going. And speaking of Twitter, one thing we did this time, we have a hashtag. It's ASW09. So if you search for that and search.twitter.com, you can see what people are saying about the conference in advance and also at the actual show. And I set up a site at www.affsum.com. And so if you go there, it's a page that just it refreshes itself frequently. And so it has the latest posts that include that hashtag, so you can see what's going on and just it's a way to meet people, see what sessions are going in, if they're live blogging them, different things. So it's a cool thing to follow things. Name tags, we're trying to make these as useful as possible for you. They're color-coded for the type of attendees, so if you're looking just for a particular person, maybe for affiliates, you can see what color they are and seek them out from across the room. So try to make that a useful tool for you. Take advantage of it. The speakers, in addition to knowing who they are, what they're about, just to get a little feel for who you might want to meet, we also on the speaker page at Affiliate Summit, affiliatesummit.com, I've got every speaker who's willing to provide it to me their Twitter name on there. So if you just go to the Affiliate Summit site and click on speakers, you can't really see it there, but you'll see the presentation. But it's got a link there so you can follow any of the speakers you want to follow on Twitter, just to make that a little bit easier and just to get some more insight on them. Your elevator speech, for anybody who's not or it can be called an elevator pitch, anybody who's not familiar with that, basically it's a sort of a way of saying like summarizing your company in like the span of an elevator ride, 30, 60 seconds. So get that down. People don't want to hear a whole 5-10 minute dissertation about your company. So just hammer it down to like 15, 20, 30 seconds and be ready to get that out, because people don't want to have this big extended meeting when they first meet you. So just set the groundwork, give a little short thing there, and then just follow it up with a real meeting later on at the show if you schedule it, or afterwards. And back to the knowing who's there and everything. Do your homework. If you want to meet a speaker, read their bio either in FeedFront or on the Affiliate Summit site, just to have some insight into who they are. If you're looking for a certain rep from a given company, search on Google News or on their own site to see some recent news about that company, so you have something to talk about instead of just being sort of speechless when you get to them, because that's useless for everybody, and nobody wants that. Be memorable. The way you dress. I mean, don't come in like some chicken costume or something, but stick out in any unique way you want to be. Have some useful opening lines. I guess it's sort of almost like dating with the networking, but just have something to say and be engaging. Don't just go there and fall flat. And certainly it helps to have a presence at the show as a sponsor, to have a booth or table or something as a home base. But failing that, just make some kind of spectacle yourself to be visible out there. Very important, the old KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. So like I was saying, don't with the elevator pitch, like have some kind of surgical strike. Be concise. Go in there, get the person's card to follow up later. Don't try to sit there and do this whole extended remix of what your whole company or you are about. Leave those details for later on, okay? And that's it. Get yourself packed and get set. We're going to be over in Vegas pretty soon. Take care.